Well, after having my time wasted on the last video, pretty much, with Jordan Peterson, I figured why not? Let's go for another one. See if he has anything really to say. And I found another video that's shorter, so it won't be that big of a waste of time. It's 1 minute 50 seconds. I'm sure I could drag it out to like 10 minutes or something, but still, whatever. It's called Jordan Peterson, Have Children Ignore Climate Alarmism. Ooh, from LifeSite News. I can't wait to hear what he has to say on this. This ought to be good.
It's a serious conversation to be had with young women. You know, a woman asked me a question on my Q&A this month. She said that
Why do you sound like you're about to cry?
her friends are really down on her because she claims to not be a feminist, but even more importantly, because she wants to have children. And they're telling her that only an evil and cruel person would bring a child into a world.
Yeah! Good on her friends for calling her bullshit out.
It's terrible. And worse, to do the damage to the planet that child will inevitably
Yeah, well, fuck the planet. I don't care about that.
do. And the people are very serious about this, and they're very hard on young women. And like, I always think of the
Well, the women are kind of the ones who choose these sort of things. They're the ones who carry the baby to term. They're the ones who have all these abortion clinics and shit like that. Yeah. I've said in other videos, and I'm surprised I haven't caught more heat for it, but it's the truth. Women are the ones who decide who comes here and who don't. Okay? They're the ones who decide to keep the kid or don't keep the kid. So that's kind of their thing they have to deal with. The only say I get is whether or not I sleep with them. Whether I say yes or no to that. That's about it. I could use all the protection, all that shit, but at the end of the day, it's up to her. I don't get much of a say legally in whether or not she keeps the kid. I have to throw that in there because somebody will probably say something ridiculous, but whatever. Let's keep going. Hopefully he doesn't cry his eyes out. I don't understand why he's so sad. Something must have happened before.
Haida, you know, because I kind of think of it as the Christian equivalent of the crucifix. You know, you have
Huh? Having a baby equals getting nailed to a cross. It's not like Jesus wanted that. Prayed for him. Didn't he pray in the Garden of Gethsemane or whatever the fuck, saying, please, don't do this to me? Something to that effect. Yeah, it's not like he was thrilled about it. So why make somebody else have to do it too? Why make another martyr?
Mary there with her broken son in her arms. And I think that
Man, you're really selling having kids here.
the great adventure for women, at least in part, this is the maternal adventure, is
Yeah, the great adventure of maternity, getting pregnant and having a child. Magical adventure, I'm sure. They don't talk about all the negatives that brings on them, but which are pretty gnarly, but whatever.
to bring a child into the world, knowing full well that the consequence is a crucifixion-like brokenness.
That is just what the fuck. Wow, I don't even know what to say to that. This is a PhD in psychology. This is a fucking doctor and a professor in psychology, and he's thinking, yeah, great idea. Let's go straight towards those things that we fear most, which are coming for you anyways. Let's make more of that. Let's make more of this nightmare generator. Are you some kind of psycho or what?
Yeah.
And that it's still a mark
Yeah, what are you nodding your fucking head for? It's retarded.
of faith in
I'm talking about the interviewer, the other guy.
the possibilities of being to participate in that. And
Yeah, thank God I'm here to suffer and die. Whew, man, I would have missed out. Missed out on this party.
not to hide from it and to say,
I can't hide from it. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. I'm stuck with it. I'm burdened with it.
well, despite everything, I'm going to act out my faith in life and in the
Act out my faith in life. Faith in what exactly about life? The faith that it's gonna chew me up, destroy me, try to use me as a tool for its ends. Yeah, love it. Can't get enough.
Possibilities of being, and I'm going to bring someone into the world who will be a net force for good rather than
How? By getting nailed to a fucking piece of wood and dying?
evil. And that's my moral obligation. And
Your moral obligation is to create more of that. A long fucking parade of suffering. That's your moral obligation. How fucking stupid are you? Are you fucking serious? I didn't think it'd be this dumb. I mean, we only got like, what, fucking 17 seconds left? You better get to something good.
I think to present that to young women as a major part of the adventure of their life, which is certainly the truth, is something that's attractive to far more of them than would be likely to admit it in today's time and age.
What kind of fucking horse shit did I just watch? So yeah, have kids because Jesus. He got fucking brutally murdered. Have your kids share the same fate. I mean, you're the chick, so I guess you don't have to deal with it or something. What the fuck? I'm just like awestruck by how dumb that was, and the fact that this has 266 likes. There's a lot less dislikes than I like to see. Okay, I'll read a couple comments. I guess I'll read a comment. Jordan Peterson hits the nail on the head. Where? By a person named Wife. He speaks common sense to today's young women. Where the fuck was the common sense at? It was a bunch of stupid shit. Who should not be misled by the wacky feminists and, quote, eco-warriors out there. As the Bible advises, choose the life that you and your family may live. Getting married and having children are ways to say yes to life. I'm saying fuck no to life. How about that? How fucking dumb is this? What common sense did he speak about? These are the people who are having a bunch of kids, folks. These are the people. People who are just hell-bent on getting more people to suffer and die. You won't ever actually look at the hard reality of life and just look at this stupid bullshit. And just fuck around with the fucking Bible and shit. When Jesus was like, yeah, fuck this place. World is a corpse. Pretty sure he said something in the Gospel of Luke, like, blessed is the womb that never bore and the breast that never nursed. Yeah, let's ignore those, but let's definitely take to heart the fact that Jesus suffered and died here, like everyone else will. That's what I want my kid to aspire to be, a fucking martyr no one listens to. Man, I didn't think it'd be this stupid, but Jesus fuck. There's not a lot of comments here. Honestly, it doesn't have that many views. And really, if this was played somewhere else, I'm sure Jordan Peterson would just get his dick fucking knocked in the dirt. With this kind of bullshit. How did he get famous? With this kind of crap, he should be infamous, not famous. Jesus fuck. Well, it's 9 minutes. I said I'd try to drag it out to 10, but I'm not. Fuck that. Go watch it for yourself. It's called Jordan Peterson, Have Children, Ignore Climate Alarmism. Even though there's nothing mentioned about the fucking climate at all in here that I remember. That wasn't in here, was it? I was just fucking... Oh my god, dude. Net force for good rather than evil. Ugh. Evil reigns here, alright? You're not changing it. Anyways, go fuck yourself, Jordan Peterson. Thank you for listening, and have a good one.